This segment of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
A gruesome discovery at the Old City Market parking lot on Market Street North. Police Press Liaison Officer Shanta Knowles shared this much with reporters on the scene.
But shortly after 12 noon, we came here to the Old City Market building on Market Street, where we discovered a male with blunt force trauma to his body. That is as much information as we have at this time. However, we are asking members of the public. We know that this thoroughfare or this parking lot is used by lots of persons to travel from Market Street onto East Street or in that vicinity, who may have seen anything that can give us clues or leads into this matter. To give us a call on our Crime Stoppers line, the number is 328-TIPS, 328-8477. at Central Detective Unit 502-9991 or 2, or on our emergency lines 911 and 919.
Police say the victim, who appears to be in his late 40s, early 50s, was found with multiple wounds about the body, apparently the result of different objects. Still, police are shying away from classifying the death as a homicide. Over in Long Island, residents there coming to grips with a tragic death of an elderly man. Police telling us it was after 11 p.m. Thursday that they got the call of a fire at a salt pond home. While they were able to out the fire with the help of residents, a search of the structure's charred interior revealed a man burnt beyond recognition. Police are relying on an autopsy to reveal crucial evidence about how and what led to the man's death. A team of 2 fire investigators are assisting with the probe. In other crime news, another 2 illegal firearms taken off the streets overnight. In the first incident, officers were responding to reports of gunshots being fired in the area off Fire Trail Road near Bahamas Faith Ministries just before 9 when they spotted a man sitting in a vehicle acting suspiciously. We're told that upon seeing the officers, the suspect ran from the vehicle, in the process throwing an object into nearby bushes. The man was eventually caught. A search of nearby bushes reveals a .40 Austria Glock pistol and 14 rounds of ammunition. An hour later, police patrolling Strawflower Road, Montel Heights area searched 2 men and their vehicle and recovered a Mossberg 12-gauge shotgun. The men are all expected to be formally charged with the crime. Over in Abaco, a 23-year-old male is expected to suffer the same fate after being picked up on a gun and ammunition charge. Police made an arrest after finding the Dundastown resident with a .380 pistol with a magazine containing 6 live rounds of .380 ammunition. 2017 crime stats show a total of 327 illegal firearms seized. Of this figure, there were 252 pistols, 32 shotguns, 22 rifles, 19 revolvers, and 1 fake gun. The last year also saw a total of 9,183 weapons. From the courts this evening, alleged stealing lands 5 public servants in hot water. Ministry of Works and Baja Mix employees 44-year-old Dwayne Austin, 34-year-old Kenley Saunders, 56-year-old Joseph Marshall, 35-year-old Myron Smith, and 50-year-old Dwayne Campbell are accused of taking 6 tons of asphalt totaling just under $15,000. The men were charged with 1 count each of stealing by reason of employment and conspiracy to commit stealing by reason of employment. The men all pleaded not guilty before Magistrate Samuel McKinney. They returned to court tomorrow at 11 a.m. for a status hearing. Until then, they were remanded to the Department of Correctional Services. Austin, Saunders, and Marshall were represented by Keith Seymour. Alex Morley served as counsel for Smith and attorney Ian Cargill for Dwayne Campbell. The Democratic National Alliance is approaching the recent drop in crime with cautious optimism. DNA leader Christopher Matamore acknowledging in a release that while the double-digit reduction is cause for celebration, it is not time to become complacent as the Bahamas continues to be crippled by the rate of homicides, while the fear of crime provides a high level of uneasiness. The party then is encouraging leaders to commit themselves to a true bipartisan collaboration on the issue. Stay with us. Our final stories are up next.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.